Hey folks, it's Ardwulf giving you a break from my bad German introductions and coming to you from Hearts of Iron 3 for episode 26 of our playthrough as Germany. So we are continuing the campaign down in Greece here. Let's first of all see how the Italians are doing down here. Again, not really clear on what the Italian strategy is. Zooming all the way out to check on the Japanese progress in Australia. They're doing really well. I am nothing short of delighted with the Japanese progress. We have some IC being wasted on production, no less. So we're just gonna kick. We're gonna kick reinforcements up actually, and we're gonna kick it up till the production number turns red. There we go. That looks good. And let's zoom in. Start the clock. We're on speed 3. And we're going to keep us rolling down here in Greece. We've won the Battle of Saris. That's up here. I thought I already won that battle, actually, but okay. This guy is a motorized infantry. I really want the mountain divisions to take the lead there. This guy is moving down to support the Italians. And I've got a light armored division headed down here, actually. One of the old cavalry divisions that I inherited in 1936 was upgraded to cavalry. Looking at infantry here, just because I'm curious. So I can upgrade these guys. I can upgrade them to mountain paratroopers or motorized. That's very interesting. Alright, stop. Because we need to deploy another garrison. I believe I have... Let's see, we're going to move this HQ down here. We'll move this HQ over here. Move these two infantry, say, here. And then we're going to take this guy, move him over here, and we will place... You know what? Wait a second here. Let's look at this province. That guy doesn't need to be there in the first place. We'll take this guy, move him down here to Rouen, and then we'll place our garrison here in Cherbourg. And that has anti-aircraft too, which is fantastic. There's actually some provincial anti-aircraft down there. And then we'll take this guy and attach him to the 7th Sicherungskorps, which is out of range right now, but I think that'll go away in a second. Okay, this is going to be wasted on production. We're going to increase this once again. We've got major... Whoops, let's put that back where it needs to be, and then increase this until that number... There we go. That's good. I just want that number to turn red. That reinforcements requirement will go down pretty rapidly if I'm fulfilling it at maximum. Alright, down here in Greece, when will these guys be arriving? Looks like pretty soon, 15 September, that's today. These guys will be arriving 18 September, that's a couple days away. Strategic bombing in Leipzig, god damn it. Let's look at that. Alright, I really don't want the IC hit here, so let's look at this. I'm going to run continuously day and night. That looks good. And then don't I have another air unit down here in the middle? This one. Center that there. Alright, cancel that. Put it here. And then we'll run this day and night as well. Alright, I don't know what's going on there. These guys still doing something? No, they're not. Good. Alright, so they're almost where they need to be. We will now... Whoops. Too much. Put that there. We'll attack with this here, and for the moment, we will give them some air support. Am I out of range on that? Why is this not available? Oh, that's why. I'm out of range on that. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to just roll the dice then, huh? You know what, though? We can probably do ground attack here. And we're wasting on reinforcements, so let's lower that. Which, because these are not locked, will increase them more or less evenly, according to some formula. We've won the Battle of Saris again. Keep the clock moving. We have won the Battle of Volos, wherever Volos is. We're at 71.6% on the Russian front. But I believe between this month and next month, we should have pretty much an entire new infantry corps. We've got almost a full infantry corps in every province here, which is not enough, actually, because when we look at this, we're going to see that this is going to balloon. The number of provinces we have to cover, even just like 6 provinces in or 4 provinces in, is going to balloon out fantastically. So, all right, let's take a quick look at the Navy. These guys are... let's rebase these fucking guys. These guys are rebased. Let's look at the U-boats. These U-boats look great. The Terror of the Sea, von Nordeck, is still looking good. Let's look at Iraq and its progress. I see no additional progress has been made, but really it has only been like a week, so that's not in itself particularly surprising. Let's look at this province. So we can get here. What is this adjacent to exactly? Oh, nothing. Well, that's fine. Heavy tank armor comes off. That's looking good. These guys will eventually arrive here. I've won the Battle of Salonika. I don't wish to garrison these ports, so I'm going to have to move them. What is this? Bulgaria? They have free reign in fucking Bulgaria? Well, that blows. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Well, there's not much I can do about that. This guy, however, can move down here. And they're all out of HQ communication range anyway, so I guess that doesn't particularly matter. Yeah, I think the Italians are making some progress down here. VP-wise, they still need to take this, whatever these must be Iraqis. Alright, we've got 2 that can come off. Invasion tactics and single-engine aircraft airframe. Now, we said we were going to take elastic defense, so let's put that on the itinerary. Looking at transports, air defense range, large fuel tank sounds great. But we have one more that we can put in. It's September of 19... no, keep the clock paused for that. Education. We can do education. It's going to take a long time, but we can do it. 106. It would be really great if... What do we got here? We're wasting on reinforcement. So let's lower that some more. What do we got coming off here? Oh, an actual infantry division. Fantastic. Nah, crap. We're going to have to go up here and figure out where to put it. It's the... you know what? I do know where it goes. It goes here in the Army Corps in Memel. Memel? Memel. Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, that's almost where it needs to go. So we're kind of stuck with garrisoning this border, which is a big pile of bullshit. But there's not much we can do about it until such time as... so we're going to chase this guy into Hungary. And then we're going to take this motorized unit and wheel him back down here. You know what? What happened to that cav? This guy. Holy shit. That's going to be over by the time he gets down there. Wasting on production. Excellent. got another guy here. It's a garrison. I believe this is the Sickerings Corps. They're out of range again. Put him in, well, strat redeploy. Whoops. Strat redeploy him to Dusseldorf. That should be close enough. This guy's got 5. Can I place... Ooh, hold on a second. This we need to pause for. Can I place this in Salonika? No, I can't because I don't have a land route to it. However, I can put him here. Where was that? Go right here, you idiot. I can put him here. And then I can punt him down to Salonika here through strategic redeployment. So that looks good, and he will eventually make it down there. I could have actually put him here instead. Would that be smarter? Yes. No. Because I'm going to need somebody to garrison this port, and maybe the Italians will do it, and maybe they won't. I don't know. So things are looking good here. Can I hit Athens with this unit? I cannot. So is there another airfield here anywhere? No. Athens is the one. Alright, radar stations. Finally. Alright, so we're going to take this, we're going to put it here. Take this, we're going to put it here. This will go here. This will go here. And then this will go here in Memel. And it's going to take some time for these to come online. You'll see that it's sort of browned out right now. Okay. And then this guy will go to that Army Corps. And we're wasting IC. So, we're going to build some industrial capacity, which I've been meaning to do all game. I'm going to run 6 serial runs. 71 months, that's... Alright, wait a second here. That's 356 days, so just under a year. We'll run, so 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. 4 years takes us to 1944. So I guess we'll be satisfied with that. That takes 10 production. We're going to build more radar stations. We're going to build 5 more. And we'll run that in 2 serial runs. 3 serial... I hate serial runs in a way because then you forget about them. How much free do I have? 1.62, not much. However, I can kick that up and be satisfied with that for now. Now, let's take a look at... I guess we should pay more attention to what we're doing down here in Greece, actually. So this looks good. This guy should be moving up here. Nope, this guy's moving up there. That guy's eventually going to be up there. The unit in poor supply will be that guy that I'm strategically redeploying. They run low on supplies when that is happening. So that went down. That's good. 253 to 261 is a lot better than I was doing, so... So it's September 26th. Let's see what's coming here. We've got October, September, December, September next year. Pause for that. Assault weapons. So let's find another infantry technology. Improved security units. That only affects police units and not bridging equipment. I could use that. Police units are not units I'm really willing to build at this time. If we go to diplomacy, though, and we look at all. Let's look at... So how do I... Poland doesn't exist anymore. Where do we find this? Intelligence? Politics? Technology? No. Somewhere I can declare an occupation policy. and I'm not sure I remember where that is. If we look at neighbors, okay, let's take a look at actually intelligence, because this is like millimeters away at this point. Actually, USA, 32%, 14%, 23%. So this looks good. Their counter-espionage is really high, but this appears to be holding this stationary, and it only needs to do that for about 2 more months. So that looks good. Looking at neighbor diplomacy, I'm going to stop influencing you. Oops, nope, not the USA. That would be bad. I am going to stop influencing Yugoslavia, and we're going to go all here and see who we can actually pull in. Bulgaria we can pull in. Let's look at intelligence in Bulgaria. That's a very strong fascist party. You know what? I am actually... What I want to do is actually lower this. That's what I want to do, because that increases this by a substantial margin. I can actually kick that up too, and I'm still pulling in more officers than I was, so I'm satisfied with that. All right, looking at this situation where really not much is visibly happening. I guess we'll move that over there just to beef that up. And actually, we can't ground attack that because it's not part of the country we're at war with. And the Bulgarians will not appreciate it at all. What are we wasting on reinforcement? So looking at Greece, they're at 29.7%. Looking at our production, we've got these guys coming in November. Oops, we got stuff happening. Hold on a second. Possibility to invite to faction. We can invite Finland to our faction. Large front advance. Alright, so we're ignoring that for now. We got another infantry division. Let's place that. Can we place it in Memel, or is that full? It might be full. It's full. Alright, so we'll wait on that, actually, because we need to invite Finland to our faction, first of all. Finland. Where are you, Finland? Here's Finland. Invite to faction. That looks good. Finland accepted. Now let's take a look at what we have going on here. So we have... Here's our corridor into southern Russia right here. These 3 provinces are behind a river. 4 provinces are behind a river, and so are these. But these are basically undefended. So we have a stack of infantry here. We have a stack of infantry here. We have armor here, and we have armor here. So thinking about how we want to do that, we have armor here. We have armor here. We have armor here. So we've got a big open space up here too. So where we want to put this, I think, is up here. So, but we need to look at who's got what. So let's take a look. So let's take this guy, detach him. This guy, detach him. And then this guy will reattach to the 8th Army up there. This guy will reattach to the 5th Army down here. And then this has 3 HQs. So that looks good. We're going to take this infantry unit, park him there. We'll create a new HQ for the core HQ. And we're going to call that... Oh boy. This is where I go again. The highest number has to be in the east, so let's collapse all. Heeresgruppe Ost. That's 15. That's 22. I'm pretty sure I have a 25th. Right? Here's a 24. Here's a 17. So I thought I had a 25th. I could be. It might be right here. Here's the 25th. This is going to be the 26th Army Corps here. And you know what? I'm going to write that number down so that I can remember it and not have to figure this out again. So XXVI. And then we'll attach it to the 8th Army. We'll pull this back 1, and we'll pull this down 1. We're probably going to need another army here. Let's look at the ratio real quick. 71.3%. Now, our troops are better, but that is not a completely encouraging statistic. So I thought the Italians were actually like fucking doing something down here, man. Athens, we're at 15%. Do I have any place I can 15% we're losing. Yeah, I'm gonna roll that down there. Screw it. What about this? It's not in any danger of going anywhere anytime soon. We may have to back off on that attack. Now, Athens is connected here and here, and that's it. Boy, it'd be great to get some air. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Rebase here. That's not close enough. God damn it. We've lost the Battle of Althena. Okay, where is that? Hold on a second. Pause. Oh, that's Athens. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're rolling this back down there, so that's okay. And then let's look at terrain. Yeah, I can basically roll that up, I think. But I need a couple more units down here, and it would be great to be able to get some air support in, but there's just no airfields down here in this place. That's Italian air. Alright, so giving it a little bit here. No, we just don't have the room. So let's take this air unit. That's a close air support. So of all my planes, that has the shortest range. We'll rebase him up here. And we'll look for a Kampfgeschwader. This one. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what I want. I want one that's one of the ones that's been resting. On the other hand, these guys have super low organization, so we're going to rebase them down here. And we're doing inefficient research. Port strike tactics, we got to pull that off. And we need one more, and that is... Was that air? That was air. Let's try and replace it with another air. Naval strike tactics. Naval air. Yeah, we'll take that. We have some naval bombers, and which we're probably going to have to build some more of. How are the Italians doing down here? They're getting pretty bunged up down here, to be honest about it. We got our other loose armor coming up. Looking at production. These numbers are astronomically higher than I want them to be. We have more coming in October. And what's this? Military access from Sweden. Sure. We'll take that. What's Sweden look like? Sweden is right here. They're drifting toward the axis. Looking at intelligence. Keep the clock rolling. USA is 33% versus 9% versus 20%. So that is looking great. Their counter-espionage is still up. Let's go down here and look at Sweden and see how the Swedes are doing. Okay, I don't know. I guess maybe they said, look, we just don't want... if you want to, like, drive your army through our place, that's cool. Just, you know, don't kill us, please. You will mess up our tracksuits. Anyway. So, this is the end of the Greeks down here. So, we now have this area, and we have a... Okay, this is headed down. This guy... What's wrong with this guy? They're pretty much out of supply. We'll move him down there. I wonder what the problem is there. Oh, what's the infrastructure look like down here? Pretty good. 80%. I mean, this is not horrendous. These guys are basically out of supplies, though. Let's look at the supply map mode. Well, I guess the network has to recover here a little bit. Where's this guy going? Where's this guy going? That's fine. This guy's headed down here. We'll roll him up here as well. And we're in Schwerpunkt. We need to get rid of Schwerpunkt. It's hideously expensive. And now we have room for another. It's October. Mobile warfare. We want to look at this, actually, and increase... No, it's too early for all this stuff. Heavy AA guns would be nice. I think I'll take heavy AA guns, actually. I don't have enough anti-aircraft power as it is, so... Oh, hold on a second. Have we made progress here? We have made progress here. Congratulations, Italy. You're making a nuisance of yourselves. So I'm gonna get... Oh, hold on a second. Let's look at the supply. I guess this only shows my supply situation, so... Not incredibly useful to be able to tell how the Greeks are doing here. The Greeks apparently have military access through Turkey too, which I'm not sure that makes any sense. Maybe they didn't ask. Maybe they just walked in and said, "Hey, there's Nazis back there." I prefer to think of of this game as I am not playing for the Nazis. Oh, we got pushed back again. I prefer to think of this entire war effort as making the world safe for Lederhosen, Bratwurst, and those funny little Bavarian hats with the little feathers in them. So that's why I have not mentioned the H word the entire time. All right, so actually the Italians did the work here. So that's new. And this guy's on his way to Salonika, which actually, I guess I could keep this here if the Italians are gonna just occupy Salonika. I'm perfectly cool with that. Looking at the ratio on the Russian front, it's 71.5%. Not quite where I want it, but that's what we have right now. All right, so Baghdad falls, I think. And Iraq goes down, if I'm not mistaken. Wasting IC. Oh, what just came off? Kampfgruppe. Ah, shit. I have no idea what to name these aircraft. We're not calling them Kampfgruppe, that's for sure. Okay, so where are we putting them? We'll put them where there's good anti-aircraft. In Wien. Alright, and we'll call this, This is the Truppentransporter Flotilla. So we'll call this the Lufttransporter Geschwader. That works. I can live with that. And there's a couple more. Oh, wait a second. We got to fix this. There's a couple more of those coming. And that's going to free up massive amounts of production. I'm going to put some more anti-air in. We'll put this in. How long does this take? 35 days. Holy shitballs. Really? And it's cheap. How much free space do I have? I'm going to go with about 10.74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to dramatically increase. I didn't realize this stuff was this cheap, man. How much free room do we have? A lot. Let's kick that down. I think I'll go to 4 rounds of 10. And that still gives me just a shit ton of production here. This won't fix itself until the next day. I don't actually want to waste the IC though, so hold on a second. So right now we have 15.02 free. And hold on a second. Production. We're looking for destroyers. We have Zerstörergeschwader coming here. We have 2 battleships, but one of them's not coming until late next year. We have more destroyers. How long do the destroyers take? 233 days. That puts us into mid-next year. When are these guys coming? February. These guys are coming October. Oh, these guys are coming like soon, which is great. That reminds me, before I forget to do this, let's take a look at these. These guys are in port, so we can move these guys up. We can patrol up here. These guys are safe. We can patrol here. Let's look at the U-boats, which are looking to be in fabulous shape. And we're going to have to look at our air too, but we're going to do that production first. So we need to decide what we're making here. And off the top of my head, I need more infantry. So, like a lot more infantry. So we'll do the basic 3 infantry and an artillery. We'll do... How much free do I have? 15. We'll do 2. 2's fine for now. Alright, and that looks good. And then we will take a quick look at air. Sturzkampfgeschwader. These guys probably ought to take... These guys have no order. These guys are the guys I had down in Greece. Kampfgeschwader. These guys need a break. Sturzkampfgeschwader. These guys need something to do, so we'll give them that. We'll do port strikes. Port strikes are what we can do with that. We'll run that continuously by day. Jagdgeschwader. This looks great. Jagdgeschwader. That looks great. This is gonna. These guys are probably bored to death, actually, because British air penetration into Germany with strategic bombers has been pretty intermittent. I'm gonna blanket the whole place, run it by day continuously. These tactical... Oh, okay, these are my guys here. So we're going to start softening these fuckers up. Ground attack. Now this isn't maybe an optimal way to use these, but they have the range where the close assault guys don't. So that's how they're getting used right now. These guys have no order and they're at full strength. We're going to do runway cratering up here continuously during the day for now. Looking at London, which is still in ruins. Okay, so that's done, that's done. 50 Jagdgeschwader has no order, let's fix that. We'll do air superiority over a nice big area. Continuous during the day. Jagdgeschwader up here has no order. We'll give this up here, and we'll spread him out a bit. I'm satisfied with that, and we'll run him continuously during the day. This Jagdgeschwader has no order, which is not kosher. So we'll rebase him, and then give him something to do here. And we'll run this guy at night, actually. That is the 6th Jagdgeschwader. The Seekampfgeschwader is still on the same mission I've been putting them on. These guys probably could use a rest, so I'll give them that rest. This Kampfgeschwader has no order, and they're at basically full strength. We're going to do... what do we got up here in this province, actually? A lot of infrastructure. So this Kampfgeschwader goes up here and does... there's an air base there. I'm going to do runway cratering, not continuous, for a month. Alright, and that looks pretty good for now. So we're making progress in Greece here. We almost got the Greeks pinned down. We'll be able to make our attacks within a few days. 15 October, so within a few days. We got more units coming down. This mountain unit's going to take a while to get down there, but I'll probably launch the attack with this light armor and this motorized. So, I think I'm going to call this episode here. We're on 13 October 1940, and our campaign in the Balkans is proceeding nicely. So thanks for watching. Please like the video if you've enjoyed watching this or any others in the series. Please comment and let me know how I'm doing, and please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to keep up with these videos in the future. And don't hesitate to share these videos around too on your favorite social media platform. That would be much appreciated. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.